A shark was caught whose tail weighed 200 pounds. The head of the shark weighed as much as its tail plus half of its body. Its body weighed as much as its head and tail. What is the weight of the shark? So let's take some information here. Okay, first let me take information about the tail. It says the tail weighs 200 pounds. So the tail is equal to 200 pounds. What says else? It says that the head of the shark weighs as much as its tail plus half its body. So the head is equal as its tail is a plus half of its body. Okay, so now its body weighted as much as its head and tail. So the body is equal with as its head plus tail. And now we are going to solve this problem. We already know we have the information about the tail. Let's go with the head here. So the head is equal with the tail plus 1.5 of its body. Instead of the body here, let me substitute with the head plus tail. Is a head plus tail. So I'm substituting instead of the body here, I'm substituting head plus tail. So if I'm distributing 1.5 here, so the head is going to be tail plus 1.5 of the head plus 1.5 of the tail. So I'm distributing 1.5 on these two parameters. Now I'm going here to subtract by a minus 1.5 head minus 1.5 head. These two we can simplify. One head minus half head is a 1.5 head. Is equal. I have here a tail plus 1.5 tail. 1 plus 1.5 is 1.5. Or if you want 1.5 to write as in the terms of the fraction, I can write 3 over 2 tail, because 3 over 2 is 1.5. 1 plus 0.1.5 is 1.5. Or as a fraction I can write this way. I am multiplying everything by 2. If I multiply by 2, hold this equation, okay, time 2 here, time 2 here. 2 with the 2 I can simplify, 2 with the 2 I can simplify, and what remains here, head is equal with the 3 times tail. But we already know for the tail was weighing 200 pounds. We have here 200 pounds. And we can substitute instead of the tail the numerical value, 3 times 200 pounds. So the head is equal with 200 times 3 is 600 pounds. We already found the head. Okay, so just let me put in the frame the tail. So the tail is 200 pounds. I want to find the weight of the body. Body is a head plus tail. So the body is equal with the head plus tail, which is going to be, so the head is 600. We already found out 600 pounds plus the tail is 200 pounds. So the body is equal with the 800 pounds. But if we need to find the weight of the shark, so the weight of the shark, so let me take this. So weight of the shark is going to be head plus body plus tail, which is head is 600 plus 800 plus 200, which is, if we are calculating everything, 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 6 16. It means with 1,600 pounds. The whole weight of the shark is equal with 1,600 pounds.